कुछ बढ़कर और पहुंचा रहा है हम तक बेहतरीन और मयारी पानी। नेस्ले प्योर लाइफ, बेहतर पियो बढ़ के जियो।
खर्चे कम कैसे करें?
बाबा खेले?
चलो आ जाओ। बीमार पड़ गई तो टेस्ट, दवाइयाँ, हजारों का खर्चा।
हजारों का खर्चा बचा सकता है लाइफ बॉय। बीमारी की असल वजह है जरासीम, जिनसे लाइफ बॉय दे 100% यकीनी हिफाजत।
बड़ी हिफाजत,
बड़ी बचत।
रैपर का कूलर है सर, ठंडे को रखे देर तक ठंडा।
ठंड हो ना हो, ये ठंडा रखेगा। रैपर फ्रॉम द हाउस ऑफ ईगल स्टार।
वो लम्हे जो कहीं खो से गए, चलो किसी बहाने से उन्हें फिर से ढूंढ के लाते हैं। कश्मीर कुकिंग ऑयल एंड बनास्पति, खाना तो बहाना है।
Yeah, it's probably the closest that our sport comes to another great sport, and that's football. When you think of the greats of football, the Messis, the Maradonas, the Ronaldos, and what they do is they have a vision and an energy towards cutting the right angle. They predict where the ball's going to go. Jadu's exactly like that. He has a great read for fielding, and it's something we probably don't exaggerate enough, because at the end of the day, the margins in these games can be so small. If you're saving 10, 15 runs and over, that's an impossibly good start to any day.
And one of the great qualities all these great fielders have, especially at point, is which cannot be taught, is that ability to anticipate.
Small.
The intuitive. Jonty Rhodes, the Viv Richards, Ricky Pontings, Jadeja himself. Almost as a batsman's playing it, they're moving. They know where it's going to go.
And one-handed pickup, which is an essential part of throwing down the stumps and engaging a runner.
See, not trying anything flash now. I think there might be the variation in the form of cutters. A lot of cutters in this game as the game progresses. It's taking the pace of the ball.
When you look at the line as well of Jasprit Bumrah, there is a very distinctive line on this wicket that goes exactly down there. It's quite a dark line. I felt that it was a little dry through that area. And imagine Kuldeep Yadav will come into his own in that particular place against the left-handers in particular. But it's just one line that's just black that goes about a 6-stump line all the way down this wicket block.
Just seeing the pace at which it's coming onto the bat. There might be some grip there for the spinners, especially the wrist spinner. It seems to be dry. Not much grass on the surface.
Yeah, right there. See that line on the right-hand side? You can imagine that Kuldeep want to spend some time in there as well. You get some footmarks as well from Siraj. The other side looks pretty good. It's got a nice even cover of grass on it. When you sort of pull back and look at this entire wicket block, you can see just how much grass is on the wicket.
Much better. When you're straighter, the batsman can't work with the pace.
This is a typical Pakistan start, where they play safe cricket initially and then just go hard with wickets in hand. And I think that is really good so far for them. If they get a good start from their openers, then they'll feel relaxed, because it'll work according to the game plan.
That's a trend of this tournament. We'll come back to that. 5-1, 23 for no loss.
बिजनेस बड़ा हो या छोटा, हर बिजनेस को आसान बनाए।
HBL फ्रीडम अकाउंट, जहां ख्वाब वहां HBL।
तूफान जगह सनलाइट 15% एक्स्ट्रा पाउडर के साथ, ज्यादा पाउडर ज्यादा बचत।
बड़ी भूख लगी है। भूख लगी है।
You're feeling relaxed at the crease.
भूख लगी है।
And it's a calm start. It's a relaxed start.
Solid in defense. Now, whenever you see no slip in place, it immediately means that the short covers, the short mid-wickets will come into play. And for that to happen, you need to take the pace of the ball, just run your fingers through the ball, bowl the order, cutter.
His body language has got...
And just very sure. He's certain as the Indian captain, even on a stage as monumental as this, that he's got the right combination. He's got exactly what he's needed. And he has had for some time as well. He's been unwavering in how he's built this team. You can see with his
kind of cricket they play for 12 months of the year across the globe, you know, in bilateral cricket as well. And just coming to Rohit Sharma, you know, he's a giant in the white ball game. I mean, you just look at his records in white ball cricket, 3 double hundreds, more hundreds than anyone else in World Cup cricket. He deserves a World Cup. And just with the quality of players he's got with him, Rahul, Virat, Bumrah, Kuldeep Yadav.
Yeah, 8 out of the 11 have played a World Cup, Ravi. It says it all. Got a little flurry of new players, Shubman Gill being one of them, and that's a big name right there for this match. He's back in the first time, but then those combinations have been there. They've experienced a World Cup, and that's important because there's nothing like a tournament, like a World Cup is just so key.
A big difference they're playing at home in subcontinental conditions. They lost 2 semi-finals in Australia and England, but this is home.
After 87 World Cup, 92 World Cup for us seemed quite easy because you had that 87 World Cup experience.
Good lines now from the Indian bowlers. 28 for no loss after 6.
अपने सफर से मैंने सीखा पीछे ना हटना, स्ट्रगल्स चैलेंजेस जो भी आए मैं न रुका, इसलिए आगे बढ़ना है तो गिर के फिर उठो। फैसले माइलो जो दे एनर्जी आगे बढ़ने की।
नया लाइफ बॉय नेचुरली स्ट्रॉन्ग शैम्पू, प्याज की ताकत लिए। गोल्डन पर्ल वाइट ब्यूटी क्रीम विद एडेड सुपर एक्टिव सीरम, glutathione, alpha-arbutin और niacinamide से skin extra bright. Golden Pearl White Beauty Cream. Love your skin.
फिर से डैंड्रफ का डर हमेशा सर पे सवार। ले आओ हेड एंड शोल्डर्स जो जड़ तक जाए ताकि डैंड्रफ वापस न आए। हेड एंड शोल्डर्स कंधे से बोझ हटा दे।
नया लाइफ बॉय नेचुरली स्ट्रॉन्ग शैम्पू, प्याज की ताकत लिए।
तमाशा ऐप डाउनलोड करो और वर्ल्ड कप लाइव स्ट्रीम करो बिल्कुल फ्री। और लातादार डेटा के लिए वीकली फ्रीडम ऑफर सब्सक्राइब करके पाओ 100 GB डेटा सिर्फ 500 रुपए के लोड में।
शुक्राना करूं अल्लाह का। सूफी मैं हुआ।
सूफी चुनाव है एतमाद का।
यूरोपियन टेक्नोलॉजी से बने डॉलन्स एलईडी टीवी अपने स्मार्ट वॉइस कंट्रोल फीचर से सुने आपकी बात। एक्सपीरियंस द वर्ल्ड एट होम, क्योंकि डॉलन्स रिलायबल है।
Like this.
Solid in defense and some analysis now from Dinesh Karthik. Siraj playing his first World Cup this time around has been searching for wickets. You can see he's been consistently between 4 and 6 mark in the Afghanistan game, which means the batters have got it easy in terms of drives. Today it was 2 boundaries in the first over, in fact 3. A couple of them nice and full, and it was easy for Imam to put away. He just needs to take a cue from Jasprit Bumrah, who's been between 6 and 8 consistently and has not given away any runs. In the 3 overs that he's bowled so far, just given the 5. Siraj just needs to pull his length a little back to be more effective.
And Bumrah's done just that. Oh, good shot. Very good shot this. Just hitting through the line. The batter's realizing there's no movement.
He's a very attractive player to watch, and here's the confirmation of that on the up, hitting through the line, and they're a little quiet, and it's a great start. The other thing that Pakistan must do is not to get that cushion of 30-40 that the failing India will bat so well, or they do bat so well indeed, that they need to put in extra effort. Right now, just play the situation.
Sonny G is in the house and he loves watching players play in the V. Absolutely terrific shot, power shot as well down the ground. And who does that to Jasprit Bumrah?
Picked up the off-cutter extremely well and just went through the... This was a single, but the earlier ball is just hitting through the line.
Yeah, because that was a pace. That was 142, the one he hit over the top. So just trusting the pitch, the conditions. And what was good was the way he picked that next slow delivery. He played it late, just dropped it at his feet, took the single. Good cricket. Boundary, then the quick single.
This surface could be just a little bit difficult to hook and pull the ball. The ball can stop a little bit, and if you try the slow bouncer or the off-cutter bouncer, it could have Imam luck, especially in a bit of a bother. This was a seam-up ball and hurried him.
We haven't seen a bounce yet, but yeah, that's hurt. It's going to be tough to score off that length, Dinesh Karthik. I think that's a good decision. It's going to be hard to pull and cut off the kind of length that you see here from Bumrah. But yeah, it's having that combination right of deliveries, the slower one, the on-pace bouncer. You'll see a lot more cutters and off-pace bouncers as well. Big square wicket outfield, so tough to play those shots. It's different to where they've come from in Hyderabad, which is much smaller.
Worked away on the onside, it's racing away, gets a boundary. And it's come off the bat.
यूरोपियन टेक्नोलॉजी से बने डॉलन्स एलईडी टीवी अपने स्मार्ट वॉइस कंट्रोल फीचर से सुने आपकी बात। एक्सपीरियंस द वर्ल्ड एट होम, क्योंकि डॉलन्स रिलायबल है।
बेहतरीन इस्लामिक बैंकिंग के लिए बढ़ो हमारे साथ।
सिर्फ पेंट के पैसे देंगे तो बचत तो होगी। मास्टर पेंट लगवाएं और टोकन के इजाफी खर्चे से छुटकारा पाएं। पेंट के पैसे दो, टोकन के नहीं।
एक ग्रुप में जागेगी खेल की उमंग, चाय और क्रिकेट, वाइटल पियो, जिंदगी जियो। सुपर चार्जर।
किचन इसकी फील्ड वहाँ झंडे भी ये गाड़ा है ये बाप अपने गेम का तो विकेट्स भी उड़ा।
Introducing the all new KFC Zinger Supercharger, जिसकी हर बाइक में मिले एक स्पाइसी चार्ज, क्योंकि ये बाप है गेम का। सनलाइट 15% एक्स्ट्रा पाउडर के साथ, ज्यादा पाउडर ज्यादा बचत।
PSO Diomax, पाकिस्तान का पहला प्रीमियम हैवी ड्यूटी डीजल इंजन ऑयल। परफॉर्मेंस ऐसी कि दुनिया चले।
My night outfit master.
पैंथर टायर्स लेवल ही हो रहा है।
नया लाइफ बॉय नेचुरली स्ट्रॉन्ग शैम्पू, प्याज की ताकत लिए।
लाइट चली गई यार, मैच कैसे देखेंगे?
माई जोंग ऐप से माइको पर
अब जोंग कस्टमर्स ICC वर्ल्ड कप के तमाम मैचेस देखें माई जोंग ऐप से माइको पर, वो भी बिल्कुल मुफ्त।
रैपर फ्रॉम द हाउस ऑफ ईगल स्टार। वो लम्हे जो कहीं खो से गए, चलो किसी बहाने से उन्हें फिर से ढूंढ के लाते हैं। कश्मीर कुकिंग ऑयल एंड बनास्पति, खाना तो बहाना है।
सनलाइट 15% एक्स्ट्रा पाउडर के साथ, ज्यादा पाउडर ज्यादा बचत।
नया लाइफ बॉय नेचुरली स्ट्रॉन्ग शैम्पू, प्याज की ताकत लिए।
सही ग़िज़ाइयत के लिए नेस्ले सेरेलैक, अच्छाई से बना अच्छाई के लिए।
From Nestle.
ये तो मैं बंद आंखों से पकड़ लूं।
मौसमी एक्सपर्ट।
Towards point, brilliant catch. After he left, Mohammad Rizwan took over, giving Pakistan one of the best wins we've seen in this tournament, and I dare say for Pakistan in World Cups. And so far, so good. Kari Yunus and Sunil Gavaskar with me in commentary.
Just the kind of start that Pakistan would have wanted after being asked to bat first. They're scoring at a good clip as well. It's not just looking to see out the new ball. They've been scoring well. They've been hitting the ball crisply off the middle of the bat. So really no sort of cause for anxiety in the change room or in the dugout. Those coming into bat after this will see that no devils in the pitch.
Abdullah Shafiq replacing Fakhar Zaman, who's been on top of his game for a long period, had a really lean period where Pakistan had to leave him out and bring this youngster who has played extremely well, played quite nicely in the Asia Cup also, where he got 50 and then he was not picked in the next game. I don't know why, and then brought back again, and he is proving to be the trump card for Pakistan right now. He did not have any issue, especially the shot he played to Bumrah straight over his head. That was something really special.
Now, Mohammad Siraj has been interesting in the last game as well. Bowled 9 overs for 70 and more, 76 to be precise. Now, for the last couple of years, Mohammad Siraj has been outstanding, accurate, pacey as well, lots of variations today. And in the last game as well, something very uncharacteristic of him. Some loose balls on the pads of the left-hander, some hit-free balls. This is very rare, an aberration from Siraj.
I thought he bowled poorly in the previous match. He was all over the place. There was a lot of moisture or help for the paces, and he sprayed it around quite a bit. And you're not going to have good days all the time. You're going to have bad days. You've got to be ready for it. But today, I don't think he bowled badly. It's just that good batting by Pakistani openers.
Just saw his figures since 2022. Brilliant average, great economy as well. Bumrah has been, for me, by far the best seamer in the tournament so far. And I say that by a distance, with due respect to all the world-class seamers around.
Also, the left-hand, right-hand combination at the crease hasn't helped him. So that first ball that he bowled would have been a decent delivery to a right-hander, but it was a leg stump half volley clipped away for a boundary. to get off the mark for Imam. So clearly I think after that he was under pressure. Because he had not bowled well in the previous game, he was under pressure. And now it looks to me as if he's trying to do too much. He's got to just relax just a little bit, keep it simple. He's looking to mix up a lot of deliveries, thereby losing his line, losing his length a little. This over has been reasonably good. But otherwise, the previous couple of overs looked like he was trying to do too much.
One of the things that we hear from the players a lot is they shut the outside noise. I guess Siraj needs to do that today with the kind of buzz there is around the ground. Massive stadium, lots of people watching, reacting.
It's a good wicket too. That's Abdullah gone. Yeah, no, I don't think he should even consider that. That was the touch low. Quick delivery. And right in front, and Abdullah Shafiq is gone. That's a massive wicket. And the crowd on their feet, they know the importance of this wicket. Abdullah Shafiq is still 100 in the previous game. Is gone now. Cross-seam delivery, kept the touch low, played all across it, across the line. And this will make Siraj feel really good. And this will make India feel extremely good. Rohit Sharma really happy with that delivery, with that performance from Siraj. Abdullah Shafiq played quite nicely, gone now. But 20 is 41 for 1.
बचत
ये शॉपिंग तो फैसल नूर कार्ड से हो गई, आगे और भी जरूरत पड़ेगी। खुशियां और डिस्काउंट साथ साथ।
फैसल इस्लामी। एक धूप में जागेगी खेल की उमंग, चाय और क्रिकेट, वाइटल पियो, जिंदगी जियो। होती रहे 200 GB 2000 दूसरे नेटवर्क मिनट्स सिर्फ 1600 रुपए में। एक धूप में जागेगी खेल की उमंग, चाय और क्रिकेट, वाइटल पियो, जिंदगी जियो।
तमाशा ऐप डाउनलोड करो और वर्ल्ड कप लाइव स्ट्रीम करो बिल्कुल फ्री। और लातादार डेटा के लिए वीकली फ्रीडम ऑफर सब्सक्राइब करके पाओ 100 GB डेटा सिर्फ 500 रुपए के लोड में।
And he's well versed bowling on this ground, plays a lot of his cricket here. Hardik. Finally, India getting that first break to Mohammad Siraj. Went for runs, but he's got the first one.
Seam delivery is something that he bowls really well. It's just a little short of a length. And Abdullah Shafiq thought that he could get some runs, flick it. The ball cut back just a little bit than he anticipated. He missed it. And that was it. He was right in front. He didn't even look to go for a review. And Imam was not going to suggest to him to go for a review. It would have been a waste of a review.
And see how much that wicket meant for India. Surya Kumar Yadav now with Siraj. So normally when he gets that ball back in, Wakari bowls a wobbly seam, which is slightly different from what he bowled here. This was a classical cross seam delivery, not the scramble seam.
Well, normally for the faster bowler, cross seam is the last resort. When things are not really happening, what they do is just look to bowl cross seam and look to bowl straight. And that's exactly what Siraj did. He made sure that it's in the line of the stumps. And if he hits the shiny side, it will keep low or skips through. And if he hits the seam, it might just pop up a little bit. So smart bowling, I would say. But yeah, he was struggling before that. He was, 4 boundaries hit of his bowling. So issues were there for him, but this will really make him feel good.
Yeah, watch his next over. He'll be accurate and he'll be back to Mohammad Siraj at his best. Mohammad Rizwan to come in next. On current form, the number 1 batter, Mohammad Rizwan.
Sanjay, I would have thought that maybe with a new batter at the crease that another over for Bumrah could have been given. Babar in the first 2 matches had scored too many runs, so he will be just a little short of confidence. So confront him with your best bowler. Just 1 over maybe.
I totally agree with you, Sunny Bhai, because new batsman in and a man like him, if he bowls one.
Yes, I think Babar might not be in form, but again, he's the man that you want back in the pavilion as early as you can.
Is there a noise there? The bringing the bat a little late. Is there a little nick?
He's played that fine. There have been some balls on the pads today from the Indian bowlers.
एक घूंट में जागेगी खेल की उमंग, चाय और क्रिकेट, वाइटल पियो, जिंदगी जियो।
तमाशा ऐप डाउनलोड करो और वर्ल्ड कप लाइव स्ट्रीम करो बिल्कुल फ्री। और लातादार डेटा के लिए वीकली फ्रीडम ऑफर सब्सक्राइब करके पाओ 100 GB डेटा सिर्फ 500 रुपए के लोड में।
सुपर चार्जर किचन इसकी फील्ड वहाँ झंडे भी ये गाड़ा है ये बाप अपने गेम का तो विकेट्स भी उड़ा।
Introducing the all new KFC Zinger Supercharger, जिसकी हर बाइट में मिले एक स्पाइसी चार्ज, क्योंकि ये बाप है गेम का।
एक कप और है कितनों का बहाना, एक कप और तुम है एक और कप चाय,
मैं एक और कप चाय, टपाल दानेदार।
पैंथर टाइड्स लेवल ही और है।
खर्चे कम कैसे करें?
बाबा खेले।
चलो आ जाओ। बीमार पड़ गई तो टेस्ट, दवाइयाँ, हजारों का खर्चा।
हजारों का खर्चा बचा सकता है लाइफ बॉय। बीमारी की असल वजह है जरासीम, जिनसे लाइफ बॉय दे 100% यकीनी हिफाजत।
बड़ी हिफाजत,
बड़ी बचत।
Good line to the left-hander. They've got a gully. Good to see Shubman Gill in that catching position. Now Kane Williamson hurt his thumb. Last night, the match against Bangladesh, this happened. I mean, that's a really a freaky way of getting hurt. Did a post-match interview, said that it's bruised and swollen, but an X-ray has been done and it's revealed a fracture, which is terrible news for New Zealand. But the brighter side of that is that towards the end of the tournament he's likely to be fit. And New Zealand without Kane Williamson has looked impressive. They beat England without Kane Williamson, so that team is looking good. And at the moment, with 3 wins in 3 games, right at the top as well with the points tally. Yeah, Darryl Mitchell then took up the mantle, stayed unbeaten. On 18, Kane Williamson took his time. Was a little scratchy, understandably, coming into a match after a long time, but this guy looks so good.
Yeah, he's a